Hey, this is David again. I'm coming to you to do another short video. For those of you who have been keeping up with my posts, you would see that I received a little threat the other night. And it could be a big threat. There's only a couple of threats that you can make. One of them could be a legal threat, that's serious action. One of them could be physical harm, that's a serious action. But believe me, I'm not at the least worried about it. If you look at one of my videos, you'll see there's about 20 comments on there. So at least this one person came out and at least said something, and we know that they're probably connected to the church. I don't know exactly who it is. I could find out if I wanted to, but I'm not going to go too far into that right now. The deep thing is, we see that this person is upset with me for airing the videos, and he says that his name is Having a Good Time 24. And he says that him, or alludes to the fact that he's angry and other people who are angry like him or more angry could bring forth serious action, and I'd move the video. So he's trying to say he'll move the videos if he was me. But I want you guys to look at something really closely and seriously. He makes the point that people are not listening to what it is that I have to say, and I'm embarrassing myself and I'm not getting the response that I wanted. The response that I want is for the truth to get out. So love me or hate me, either way it goes, it does not matter to me if you hate me if you are doing the wrong thing and taking a part in it. It does not matter. But what is deep is this. If you look at a lot of the scandals in the Catholic Church where little kids were getting raped, and you look into other parts of the religious world where men were having sex with boys and raping people, or even look at the sports figure today, they're having issues where people are getting raped and bad things are happening. What's deep is this. I've noticed that the people usually get mad at the victim first, hate the victim, defame the victim, and then start to deal with the fact of the sin or the evil thing that happened. So what's funny is people can listen to these videos, know that the elders are openly lying on tape. Notice that people are telling open lies. There's blatant false doctrine being taught to the kids. The elders won't say that it's wrong. One elder tries to fight for it. And people will walk completely over the fact that the sin is happening. John Wheeler, he actually served as a preacher there. And the elder openly on tape says that he doesn't know him. Who is this John Wheeler? I don't know John Wheeler. Well, that's an open lie. Now, the Bible tells us what an elder should be, and one of the qualifications was not being a good liar. So, if the elder says to me, David, how do you not know? Or how do you know? When I asked him if God told Moses to add extra stuff in the Bible coming from the Egyptians, and then he went back in the same meeting and said, I did not say that. How in the world can one tell you that they don't realize that that's sin? And how could they come after the one who reveals the sin? And it's deep. He says, how could you break the elders' trust in you by taping the meeting? You first must ask, how many bad meetings did the elders have to pull me in saying bad things that I could not prove that they said before I got to the point where I said, maybe I should tape this. So the thing is, people don't want to realize that evil is evil. They want to put things together and just make sure everything is okay and we can all sweep it up under the rug. And I'm thankful that the gentleman did use a scripture and stop cursing. So I got to give him that. You know, I'm not a person who is unreasonable, and I'm not a person who's a hater of people. You know, if this brother, I believe is somebody in the church, started off cursing at me and decided to start trying to use scriptures, I'm happy. That's all I want to happen. I want people to start opening up the Bible and seeing where the truth is. So at least I got to give this person some love for that. But what I really would like is for this person, since they're coming out almost as a mediator already, I would like for this person to come out and say their name and state their claim and show their face if possible. And let's get this thing settled. Let's talk about it. Let's get it on the table. Let's all come together in the midst of the church and do what's right. See, the thing is, if people want to get this stuff out in the open and do what's right and clear this stuff, and both sides can deal with any issues that they have and apologize and fix any things or whatever's necessary, let's do it. That's all that I ever wanted, is for the people to have a chance to hear what's happening. If you notice in the video, I said to the elders, are you guys going to openly tell people the truth about what you did here? And the other elder said, we don't have to worry about that. We have an attorney for you. So the thing is, if they were already deciding to cover stuff up and get an attorney to get me out of there, then they had a reason for doing it. So if that's the case, we need to find out really what's going on, and we need to fix things. And if we're going to fix it, we need to come out and be in the open. That's all I ever said we need to do, and that's based on the Bible. So I'm not using the scripture to hide. I'm using the scripture to make decisions like God said. So if we're going to go out and talk about things before the church like the Bible said, let's do that. Because if you don't give me a chance in the church to talk about what the Bible said, I still need to warn the church what's going on. So if you would rather not have that happen, you can just apologize, make things right, make it right before the church, and I can go on with my merry way. But if you can't do what's necessary before God, then there can't be any peace. So I would love to have peace. I would love to be in fellowship with you guys. I would love for you guys to be in fellowship with me. I would love for all of us to be happy and do God's work. But as long as there's heresies that happen and sin is going on, it's very difficult to come together and stay together if we're going to just keep on playing games with sin and acting like we don't see it. So let's get together soon. Open invitation. I would love to see you. I would love to meet up and talk to you guys. Have a good day.